Your Chris 6 weather forecast.
Hi everybody, welcome back. Well, happy Friday, but not for the folks out in San Diego. These pictures shot by Rudy Torres out there, and too much of a good thing as rain turned to flooding in the streets of San Diego. And they had a ton of rain out there, as we showed you earlier in the broadcast. And this is his report of 4 inches or more. His rain gauge broke at 4 inches, so we know there was more than that. Also, Aransas Pass had 4.04. Beeville, about 3.7 miles north of there, had a nice rain, as did Benavides. Orange Grove out in Jim Wells County had nearly 3 inches of rain. Also rained very heavy in Ingleside. Mathis, 1.21. So some areas really got it, and near Port Aransas, they had over 4 inches of rain as well. So when it rains, it pours, and it didn't rain at all here in Corpus Christi. You can see how dry we are here, and officially we didn't have any rain either. But there were 2 areas, this one to the east and this one to the west, where it really came down. Unfortunately, most of this did not occur in the watershed, but these are the Doppler radar estimate totals, close to 4 inches in spots, all the way down to about 2.5 there. After you turn north on 361 on the island, and then out here to the west, an unofficial report just southwest of San Diego of 8.4 inches of rain, and that explains that flooding that we just saw in San Diego, where they probably had upwards of 5 to 7.5 inches of rain. So here it is on the Doppler radar estimate. You can see those bright colors out there that came in with the instability last night. That moved off to the east, and then one little pocket left over is in the process of winding down this evening. You can see how all the bright colors are going away, and we're just left with some light to occasionally moderate rain from just south and west of Kingsville all the way over to near Freer. This entire area is dissipating and working off slowly to the north at about 10 miles an hour. We do have, again, the areas that saw that big rain, parts of western Jim Wells, eastern Duval County, an aerial flood advisory till 7 o'clock tonight. And yeah, that is typical with all that rain. 92 right now, it heated up as promised. Southeasterly winds at 17. And where it's been raining, it's in the 70s. Where it hasn't been raining, we're talking 90s and upper 80s. And a feel-like temperature, yeah, it's back again, 106 in Corpus Christi, and it's going to go even higher after we stop at about 90 tonight. And no more 80s for the heat index. And look at that, 115 tomorrow afternoon. We'll be close to it. And you can see on both tomorrow and also Sunday, pretty similar. Sunday a little bit hotter, up around 115 to maybe even a little bit higher, as the satellite and radar shows this rainfall activity to the south is weakening, and the moisture is going away on the water vapor imagery as it dries out here completely over the weekend. And this dry high comes back over us here over the next several days, and that dominates our weather here for the next, looks like, at least 2 weeks. Thank you, El Nino. So here's the rain today for Corpus Christi. That's gone, and then it's bone dry all the way through the end of next week. Future Tracker bears this out. Again, you can see maybe a stray shower tomorrow, but hardly worth mentioning. And then there's nothing left but dust for us here for the next 7 to 10 days. Drying out with sweltering heat, 95 tomorrow, 96 on Sunday, 97 then for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and also Friday of next week. So not looking good in the rainfall department for us, as it's all going away, and rain out to the west will end in the next couple of hours.